How will electrical, electronic architecture and software impact the automotive supply chain?
So what we are seeing in the industry, especially with companies like Tesla and Lucid, they are moving from a domain-based architecture where you do powertrain controls, body controls, brake controls, steering controls separately, and you have different suppliers, tier ones. It could be Bosch, Continental, Aisin, Denso, supplying these components, to an architecture which is moving more zonal or central, where body control modules are doing these multiple functions. Tesla, for example, has brought a lot of this software engineering in-house, and then they design both the software and the hardware, and they are outsourcing the manufacture of the PCB boards to suppliers in Shenzhen. So we feel over time that when we look at the software of the vehicle, electrical and electronics architecture, OEMs are going to bring that in-house, which will reduce harness cost, ECU cost, and so on. And tier 1 suppliers will lose control, and so on. Now, this is one part of the software, but there's other parts of the software too. There is the whole autonomous system. There's also the HMI and infotainment systems. Okay, the autonomous systems are you have radar, LiDAR, different systems. There, of course, the modules will increase, the electronics will increase. And then HMI, you have integration with WeChat, with Apple, with Google, with all these infotainment systems and technology there. That is a separate avenue to go. However, overall, the software cost per vehicle is going to go from around $300 to $500 per vehicle to around $1,000 to $1,500 a vehicle by 2030. Same way, electronics is going to increase from $3,000 to $5,000 to maybe $10,000 to $15,000. So the OEMs will want to keep control of this, because if they give it to suppliers, they have no control on the cost or the pricing.
What is the development trend of electrical, electronic architecture in the future?
So as I told you just now, the cost of electronics is going to increase per vehicle. The cost of software is going to increase. I feel in the electrical and electronics architecture for the vehicle, there's going to be convergence. So the number of ECs is going to reduce because you're going to have more functions per vehicle. One of the slides that I will show you shows how Tesla has reduced the cost of harnesses by $550 in the last 6 years, from Tesla X to 3 to Y. They've reduced the weight by 10 kilos. They reduced the amount of wire by 1 kilometer. That's because of the convergence of the architectures. And they've reduced the number of control modules. So we see that happening. Now on the ADAS and the infotainment side, because there are new areas, electronics will increase for sure. Okay? So this is the way I think that the industry will head.